Hey folks, Tech with AOK Foraging and Adventures here with, I guess, a gear review kind of thing, food review. I don't know. Anyways, my friend James over at Harshman Hills, check out his channel. It's in the description box below. He asked me to do a little video about the food that I'm taking on an upcoming trip. It is 3 days, 2 nights, but I always take extra meals. Okay, so just I don't know, in case you get lost, in case trouble, whatever, I always take one full extra breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That way I just know that I have the food in case of emergency. So come back and find out how this little bag, well, it's smaller than that, it's kind of open right now, is enough for 3 days. Okay, folks. So like I said, I'm going to be out there for 3 days, 2 nights. So that's 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, and 3 dinners and snacks in between. Okay? So we're just going to dive right in, and we're going to start with breakfast. Now, I have to have coffee in the morning. And sometimes I have 2 cups instead of, instead of 1. So I do like to take my instant coffee, which has my creamer and my sugar in it. It's any brand. It doesn't have to be this brand, but I just happen to really like this brand. It's nice, creamy. It just gets me going in the morning. So let's start. There's my 5 coffees actually. So there's my 3 breakfast coffees. Okay, next, let's start with breakfast then. So I love oatmeal, and I love oatmeal that has fruit in it because it lasts me the longer day. So I usually take just instant oatmeal, and the reason why I like these is because you could just tear off just a little bit, add your water, kind of fold it back up, and just get that water in there real well so that the whole thing cooks. So only having 2 breakfasts, but I'm taking a 3rd just in case, okay? To me, it is very important for breakfast just because it gives me energy for the day, okay? Next, I'm going to go right into snacks, right? Because when you're hiking for a long time, you want substance. And so at first I had started out with these Nutri-Grain bars, but I realized these are really dry. So I'm taking them just so I could eat them up, get rid of them. Because, like I said, they're really dry. You really feel like you got to drink a lot more water. But I did find this Kashi bar right here, dark chocolate. And well, here's another of the fruit things. But this Kashi bar, the dark chocolate, really gives me a nice boost of energy. So I like it. And, well, even though it melts and gets crushed up, it's not bad. It still stays nice and chewy. I do not like crunchy stuff. So then I bought these chocolate dips. Do not take chocolate unless they're like integrated. They melt. They're messy. So I like it. I'm taking this just to eat it up, just to get it out of my pack. But I found these Better bars right here. Man, dark chocolate, sea salt, but tons of nuts that help you with protein and fills you up. So these are my snacks. So I'll have some before lunch and after dinner. And then same here, before lunch, after dinner. That helps me keep my sugars up since I'm a diabetic and doesn't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? So when I am on the trail, I do really stop and take a real lunch break. In other words, at least half an hour, because that way I can rub my legs down, my feet down, everything, just so that I don't cramp up. So since that is happening, what I love, now I dehydrate different meals, but this time we had leftover spaghetti. So this is 3 meals. So before they were dried out, I measured them out. So this is a very small pack, and I'll trim off all the excess plastic and everything. But this is actually almost 2 cups of spaghetti. That's a lot. So that's what I like. So, I mean, while I am stretching or rubbing my calves down or whatever, I'll take this, put it in my pot, and put some water in it, let it rehydrate. Like, just let it rehydrate, and it does almost triple in size. So these are my lunches, or I can, or I can even do it for dinner too. So that's 3 meals right there. Pretty close to being 4, but out there hiking, burning up calories, burning up energy, I am gonna want all of that. I'm gonna put a link right there. Yep, right there. If you want to watch how I dehydrate food, I think that video right there was dehydrating beef stew, because during the wintertime we really need that at night to kind of keep us warm, so that way you don't have to pack so much gear, just food, because I love food. Anyway, so that's either lunch or dinner. Then, now this is bulkier, and I need to figure out how to not get such bulky noodles, but these are the noodles that I like. They're packed full of flavor. Anyways, 3 meals right there, but I don't eat carbs by themselves normally. I do pack this beef jerky that I made myself. So I'll split it in 3, and so I'll cut it up and I'll incorporate it with my noodles, so that way I have some protein with my carbs. What's lacking? Vegetables, right? But hey, that happens. I might dehydrate some Brussels sprouts or something to put in my noodles, but with my spaghetti, I'm happy with it the way it is. Because here's the thing why I picked this. We made the spaghetti. I know that I like it. I know what the flavor is. Everything's there. You know what I'm saying? So leftovers, spaghetti, lasagna. Now the lasagna, the cheese is kind of different when you do that, when you dehydrate it. But I have done it and it was fine. But right here, folks, is 3 days worth of food. And it'll all pack down real small in this little bag that my friend Lasara gave me. It's called a dry bag. So you put everything in, squeeze out air, and you roll it up, and squeeze out more air, and then you clip it. And then if you lived in a place that had bears, we do not, you just tie a string, you throw the string over the rope over a very high branch, and then you tie your string, hoist it up, keep it away from bears. On the AT trail, especially Shenandoah State Park in Virginia, I heard that that's where a lot of the bears are. So, and I love bears, so I'm really looking forward to seeing bears, and that bag will be so awesome and stuff. And now, through time, they will no longer be waterproof, but they will stay water resistant. That's why most of my food is waterproof resistant, to help each other out. Folks, I just wanted to share this with you guys because my friend, like I said, friend James, he asked about it. So there you go, James, and everyone else. Thank you for watching. Until next time, may all your adventures be A-OK.